This video is sponsored by PokemonStore.com, the best place for you to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Looking for that specific code card to complete your deck or just to open up some packs? They have it all. From Darkness, Ablaze, Champions Pad, you name it. Look at the huge variety that they offer. Also, this video is sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a platform I personally use every day, and this is for European players to purchase and sell cards all across Europe, and they have lots of good stuff on here. You can actually open up an account and start selling yourself or buy a fantastic amount of products from people all across Europe. So definitely check out both of my sponsors, PokemonStore.com as well as Card Market. And as a little addition, if you go to Pokemon Store, you can use the coupon code ZapdosTCG for 5% of your next order. So definitely do so. You'll help me out a ton. What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Okay, Champions Pad is finally available on TCGO. And we're going to be checking out some new archetypes. So the first one on the list is Alcremie VMAX, a psychic type Pokemon. I know we are weak against metal type, but that's not an issue because we have the weak guard energy to protect ourselves against that. I know we don't need Carlos type energy to attack, but we can accelerate as many energies as possible with the crazy code ability of Porygon-Z. We've seen this before with Salamence, VMAX, and other archetypes, so you already are familiar that we can accelerate as many special energies during our turn as we like. We have the Horror Psychic energy to soften up some damage if they buff into us. We have Capture energy to get ourselves the Porygon on the bench, or maybe another Pokemon like, for instance, Blacephalon. If the opponent is at 3 prize cards remaining, 12 damage counters across the opponent's field will be very, very amazing. And we can also set up something like a Cramorant V to use Spit Shot. It's gonna be fantastic. What else is in this list is just, this is the main attacker with G-Max Whisk. You can actually slap 60 damage for every energy card you decide to discard from your Pokemon. So discard any amount of energies attached to your Pokemon and Porygon-Z accelerates all of them to the Pokemon, which is very, very insane. We're gonna try to get this out with Rare Candy. There's 2 Dedenne in here as well as a Crobat, so we're going to just have some draw engine going on here, because with Research and Dedenne, you possibly will find yourself a Porygon-Z on the second turn, and then you can accelerate all those fancy energies. A card that could be very useful in here is something like Oranguru, so you can save yourself some energies with, of course, the Primed Wisdom. If you find room for it, definitely include it. I included an Air Balloon because that could be amazing. It helps out with Porygon-Z. You just promote that and you see where you attach to afterwards. Although this guy can also attach to the active position, so you don't always need switch, because with Recycle Energy you can of course retreat with that as well and get it back to the hand, which is definitely a nice way to go about this. Yeah, with G-Max Whisk you discard a lot of energy, so you want to have Recycle Energies on your bench Pokemon so you can discard those and you can get the Recycle Energy back and go in loop. So hopefully guys will enjoy this archetype. Mew is also a part of this deck, because Mew can actually dish out very insane numbers against Centiskorch VMAX. The more energies the opponent has and the more energies we stack onto our Mew, the more damage we are able to dish. So we'll see how this works out. We can also put in some tech cards in here, because you do run Aurora energy, so maybe you could play something like Ninetales V in here as a little bit of an attack card. Well, we'll see what's going on. So the opponent is calling the coin flip. We lost the coin flip, very unfortunate. And but we can still, however, go first, which is not too shabby. We have 2 Porygons, better than 1. Okay, the bad thing is that we do have Rare Candy in the opening hand, so hopefully we draw into something good. Okay, there's the Porygon. We can use Capture Energy instantly. Yeah, Capture Energy on the active. Maybe he can just have the KO instantly. We'll see. We're gonna go with Capture Energy and we're gonna get ourselves. We could go for the Dedenne if need, but we already have like Research in hand. How many Rare Candies? 2 Rare Candies left, so I am fine just taking ourselves the Alcremie here, so we can go with the VMAX instantly and go crazy. So that is actually not too bad of a move. Then we can accelerate some energies and go from there. Okay. We have a Rare Candy and a Porygon-Z already in hand, so our Alcremie will go crazy very, very shortly. Just need to find Aurora Energy and Psychic type energy. So the good news is, even though our Porygon will of course be knocked out presumably, we have 2 Porygons and Rare Candy and Porygon-Z, so it's actually a perfect opening hand. The opponent is playing Pikachu of all things, the Algren going back to the hand. It doesn't matter because we can accelerate all those energies anyway with Porygon-Z, so even if, yeah, he goes for Electrify. That is very awesome to see. I'm actually going to go with Capture Energy and get ourselves another Alcremie, because that's what we want. Okay, we're gonna go with Rare Candy. Actually, now that I think about it, we are gonna get... We just need to find some Psychic type energies, right? So, evolving into Porygon Z. There we go. We can then accelerate some energies here. So, let's go with the Crazy Code. Accelerating a Recycle energy right there. Next up, we're gonna go with Capture energy so we can get something from the deck. What do we need? We can go for Cramorant. He did rely on the Dedenne right there, so that is awesome. Or another Alcremie, so if our active one goes to the discard pile, we have another one already. Doesn't matter too much here. We'll see what we are able to bring to the table. We have a Cramorant. Either way, we attack with Cramorant or we attack with... Yeah, choose special energy to attach, so we can still attach to the Cramorant. And now we go with Research. So, either way, we get the recycle energy back, so whatever energy is sufficient. So, as mentioned, we are going to have a little bit of a hard time ahead of us. So, we're going to go with Communication. Getting the Porygon or the Mew. I think I probably will save the Mew because that is a nice way to go about this. Let's get ourselves the Alcremie VMAX of all things. Yeah, there we go. Next up, we are going to use the acceleration mechanic, Crazy Code, accelerating to that one, and we have to discard a card, so let's discard this. Now it's time for the Dedenne to shine, so hopefully we will find one energy, either a Psychic energy or, yeah, this is perfect. Very, very perfect, so we retreat, there we go. Wow, first things first, let's just accelerate, Crazy Code again, Horror Psychic type energy on this guy. Look at this deck go, that's insane. Next up, he might just go, yeah, we can do that as often as we like, so we can use Crazy Code. First things first, let's retreat. The Recycle energy is so busted, so since you can get it back. Then we Crazy Code, Recycle energy onto, like, a couple of our Pokemon, like, the Recycle energy goes here. The Aurora energy goes onto Alcremie, and we have to discard a card, that's fine. And then we also have Capture energy that we can attach to another Pokemon right here. Yeah, just spreading them across. And now, we dish out 60 damage, so we're gonna have to discard 4 energies. He's definitely not gonna be able to one-hit KO. They don't have Electro Power again, so let's discard Recycle energy for sure. 2, 3, and that's 4. Yeah, I'll discard these for now. So let's go, Alcremie, 240 damage on the second turn. Insane. We got the recycle energy back, which is awesome. So you definitely need those to go through the hoops here. If Alcremie VMAX gets discarded, you can also rely on Blacephalon as a one-prize Pokemon to spread damage across the field. So hopefully you guys are excited for some Champions Pad madness. We also have another deck planned. And that is going to be the Wailord V with Frostmoth. Very, very fun to play test with that. And we also, he can actually go after our Porygon-Z here if he wants to. He could do that. Also, the Wondrous Labyrinth goes down the discard pile. Actually, yeah, down the Lost Zone. And we also are going to try out the Gardevoir VMAX deck. People still testing out Pikachu. So the good news is, even if he knocks this guy out, if we knock out the Pikachu, we only need one more prize card, and he could reset stamp us. He could do that. So maybe we should go with Cramorant and then go sniping this Pokemon. Either way, we are looking to be we're in a nice position. He could also target down our Porygon-Z, but we also still have Rare Candy left and another, yeah, Porygon-Z is unfortunately in the hand. So we don't have Ordinary Rod in the list, so hopefully he will not go after that one. Okay, there's the full blitz going around. 160 damage, we tanked that like a champ. We have 310 HP, believe it or not. He can go with that, but we have a Cramorant already in the back. He also gets some damage counters at Brad, so 220. We'll see. We'll see what that brings us. So, Crazy Code, one attachment on the Cramorant right there. We're also going to be attaching our Horror Psychic Energy on this fella. Quick Ball, so we can thin out the list a little bit. What do we still don't need? Maybe another Alcremie. You probably will not need more than the ones we have right now. Discarding this, we have an Air Balloon. We have a Chaotic Swell, which could come in handy. Like this as well. Bam. And the Air Balloon could be very, very funky if we want to just get out of the active position, but don't think it's gonna be going crazy. Leaving the communications could be awesome. could be playing them instantly, but if we knock this guy out, we're going to be in a low hand size, so I'm going to leave these cards behind, and we're going to be attaching an Air Balloon onto the Porygon-Z. Porygon-Z could be a target, so maybe putting it on the Porygon is better. Right, let's go. We have a way to pivot, we can communication for something else. This seems to be like, okay, so G-Max Wink, we're gonna have to discard 5 energies, believe it or not, 5 in total. So that is going to be, yeah, the recycle energy always. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, that's gonna be everything. 5, that's, no, we just need to discard 4, yeah. Just need to discard 4. Let's see here. Putting this up. 1, 2, 3. This one on the back is safe, so I'm gonna do it like this. Boom! There they go. Everything goes back to the discard pile. Alright. Let's see what we have here. We have a Quick Ball. He probably will stamp us, so these Quick Balls are very nice to get ourselves the Dedenne or a Crobat. So we have a pivot in the form of this Porygon. He doesn't know how many Porygons we are running. But this deck is looking very, very scary. He can still have it, so yeah, the Crushing Hammer fails. Raichu's going go on the offensive. Okay, that's a Marty. That's another reset stamp, so I love that fact. That means if we just draw into like Crobat, Dedenne, we should be okay. Okay, Alcremie, or just try to set up Cramorant could be an option. As long as the Pokemon is attached, as long as it's attached to a Pokemon that provides Psychic type energy. So we can also use the Horror Psychic energy on the Cramorant. So if we top deck an energy, it would be awesome. If we top deck a supporter, it would also be awesome. Okay, the Crushing Hammers fail, so this is a Pikachu Crushing Hammer build. Big Charm onto this fella. Okay, he still used the Dedenne right there, so Cramorant is a way to go. 1, yeah, he takes 3 prize cards. So it all depends on our top deck, to be honest. We can also go for, yeah, just promoting the Porygon right here. Okay, communication, busted. Busted indeed. We will get ourselves the Dedenne over the Crobat because we draw more cards with that. Okay, crazy code again. Let's use the recycle energy. Yeah, you can still attach this to, as long as this Pokemon is attached to a Pokemon that provides a Psychic type energy. So we can just attach it to the Cramorant. And the only thing we'll need is just 1 single energy to just snipe the Dedenne like crazy. We don't have an energy just yet, but we can, however, use Evolution Incense in combination with Quick Ball and then the research to find ourselves whatever we might need. Is there even an energy in here? Yeah, there's a lot of them still in there, so let's grab all of these, thinning out the deck. Research will probably draw us into an energy, seeing as there's a lot of energies in here. Yeah. Crazy code once again, and that's how this deck functions. Very, very funky indeed. I could even attack with the Alcremie here. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, showcasing the true power of this kind of an archetype. The Alcremie can one-hit KO anything, so you can go for either the Cramorant, but this is a better way to just showcase this video. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one-hit KO anything in the game. Insane! So Alcremie VMAX, don't sleep on this. This is insane. Holy moly, Porygon-Z, Alcremie V. We're gonna be playing another game with this crazy list. I'm enjoying myself so much with this new card. People are sleeping on this. You do have the Weak Guard energy for the Zacian matchup. So, will this be a top tier archetype? Definitely play tested it. It's better than you might think. Okay, this is probably gonna be Zacian. Zacian ADP, they have an ADP deck box. We'll see. We already are able to showcase that we're snapping 360 damage consistently, so whatever's in the active slot. And if you don't get the numbers, you can also go for Cramorant snipes on the Dedenne. We start with the Dedenne ourselves. Ooh, that is nasty. We do have 2 Dedenne, so we don't have to worry about it too much. We can Quick Ball, attach an energy. Oh, this is Mad Party. Mad Party is nice because we have Blacephalon to spread damage around, so that could be one of our win cons. If our Alcremie VMAX goes to the discard pile, it's gonna be legitly awesome. Okay, first things first. We're gonna go for Quick Ball. We are gonna get rid of the boss's orders. Probably will not need that. If the Blacephalon in here, the Blacephalon seems to be priced. Okay, that is insane. You need that in this matchup for sure. We can also start attacking with Porygon, to be honest. Or we also have Cramorant to snipe his Dedenne, so we'll see what that brings to the table. attachment here, recycle over there. We can Marnie, or yeah, I think we have to go very aggressively, to be honest. Another Dedenne or Crobat, I don't know. 2 Porygons, so we can maybe set 2 of them up to attack with 1 of them. Maybe. Alcremie VMAX is also a way you can just easily get KO'd. It's a 2-prizer, 3-prizer, 2-shot. I don't know. Probably will not have boss's orders on the first turn, right? But he could. He could. Think I will. Maybe he also has a way to brick if we Marnie him. But he only has 5 cards in hand anyhow. He also didn't have an attach of the turn, so maybe he has triple accelerated energies in hand. I wonder. Yeah, if we dead draw ourselves, that's also not gonna help us out. So I will go for the Dedenne this turn so we can find research and find ourselves the good stuff. Okay, we have research, we have Air Balloon as well. This guy can draw a card if we want to. Still not what we want though. There's a lot of energies going down the discard pile. It's not too bad. We just need to take prize cards as quickly as possible. So another one of these fellas. How many rare candies in here? 0. We can try attacking with Porygon-Z like multiple times in a row. Yeah, that could be an option. Cramorant is also a decent attacker here. Let's do this. We could slap down another Porygon and go for Crobat instead. Maybe that is an option. 3 cards, rare cycle energy and rare candy. Okay, that is fine. He's probably not going to be one-shotting this Dedenne anytime soon. He could, but I doubt it. And then we're going to go on the offensive with the first Porygon, 120 damage, and hopefully we will stay alive for at least 1 turn. I don't know how many Pokemon he's going to be able to put in the discard pile. We already put in 1 boss's orders, but we do have Cramorant, so the last boss's orders will be needed for his Crobat eventually. These guys are also weak against stuff like Dugong. I wonder if they're playing Dugong in this mad party. Roxy. That's already 60 damage. Probably not. This Dedenne is probably safe. We just need to take prize cards as quickly as possible so we can have that spread damage going across the field in the form of Blacephalon. That's too bad at its price though. Otherwise, that is just an easy way you can just spread 12 damage counters. This is KO, that is KO. Oh yeah, this is KO and that is KO, so simultaneously that could be very awesome. The Bumblebees also only have 40 HP, so hopefully the prize cards will treat us well as soon as we go on the offensive. And we also have a recycle energy so we can get back our stuff, and as soon as we use research once again, we do have more Porygon-Zs in the back waiting for us. Okay, doesn't seem to have attacker ready. Rare Candy Porygon. Ta-ta! Okay, let's go. Crazy Coat, attachment on the Porygon. We guard on the Porygon, attachment on this Porygon, and then research. I think that is the best plan of action here. Research! Okay, we have another rare candy, so 2 Porygons are better than 1, right? Crazy Code. You can attack with this once again. We might, yeah, this is the only one we're gonna have left, unfortunately. We're also gonna confuse ourselves to be funny. Well, we can physically retreat and then go from there. Right? Sure. I'm still waiting with these attachments. We can do whatever we please. So, Tantrum, 120. It's fine. We're gonna get confused. Confused could be very fun in certain matchups. There's no Blacephalon popping up. We do have the Alcremie, which could evolve into Alcremie VMAX, which could save ourselves 2 turns. And right now, he has 4 or 5 Pokemon. That is actually a lot. That is a lot. Okay, 2 of these. T-Break. Now he's gonna go crazy. He has 5, 6. That's 120. If he has another one, he can attack with the Poltegeist T-Break. Yeah, our Porygon will go down. So we need to set up like Alcremie on the bench. Yeah, Alcremie on the bench. And then go for this one. It all depends on what we get from the prize cards, though. It all depends. Like, a 1 prize deck against us is definitely not good. Also, considering the fact that Porygon-Z is in the discard pile and we don't run Ordinary Rod. The reason why we're not running Ordinary Rod is that we only have special energy, so... Reset Stamp. Okay. We did have energies in hand, but now they're gone. We have a Marnie, we have a Communication... Yeah, Mew could also be very funky, just only requiring 2 energies, and if we get 2 Horror Psychic energies on there, or maybe even more, things could go wrong very quickly, because if the opponent attacks us... Okay, Great Catcher. Does he have enough? Oh boy. This guy knocking out our Dedenne, leading up in the prize race. But we can punish the opponent by playing Cramorant. Yeah. For sure. Okay. This first. Getting ourselves a Cramorant. He could have another boss's orders ready. For sure. How many Pokemon in here? 4, 5, 6. I wonder if he's gonna get more of them in there. Yeah, let's just retreat. 1, 2, and hopefully we will find ourselves our Blacephalon from the prize cards. If he knocks out Cramorant, it's actually not too bad. 1, 2, and 3. And now we choose a Pokemon card to discard, doesn't matter. Marnie, do a low hand size. We have another Recycle Energy, very funky. We're gonna slap down that Chaotic Swell. We also have another Rare Candy, so if we would have gotten something like another Porygon-Z, would have been better off. Sure, we can, if he reset stamps us again, that could be bad. Recycle Energy, we can still retreat and get it back, so it's fine. Spit Shot. Taking down that Dedenne. Because if we knock this guy out, his damage output gets increased. Come on, Blacephalon. Yes, yes, that's what we want. That is what we want. Scary. If he knocks us out, he's going to be put at 3 prize cards, and then this baby Blounce can spread damage across the opponent's field. That's actually the KO on both of these Poltergeist. And in combination with the Marnie, that's going to be very, very, very disruptive. Okay, he Roxy's, it's fine. Hopefully, I wish he can knock us out right now. He has 10 Pokemon. Okay, that's fine. He can knock us out. He can knock out the Cramorant. Yeah, the Mew won't protect himself from the damage counters being spread here. He already used Reset Stamp, so this is our MVP in this matchup. Yeah, he also has 2 energies equipped to these guys, so that's our only logical response is knocking out these and then Marnie, so he doesn't have a draw engine and maybe he whiffs on Twin Energies. I don't know how many Twin Energies in the discard pile. Already 1 Twin Energies. Ooh, that's busted. He can only have 1 more left after we knock these guys out, so that's gonna be awesome. Then we just safely set up an Alcremie VMAX on the bench and we should be fine from there on out. Yeah, Matt's party. It is fine. He takes 2 prize cards. Yeah, always taking 2 prize cards, this fella. Hello. It is, yeah, we could set up Alcremie, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna be setting... Oh yeah, this Blacephalon doesn't activate because he already took the KO on the Dedenne. So my math is completely wrong in that department. So we're gonna have to play differently. Crazy code. Ah, that's too bad. If he has boss's orders, he wins. Ah. My math was not correct on that one. Ah, the Blacephalon could have been awesome. It could have been. Recycle Energy on this guy, I guess. And then try to Marnie him so he doesn't have what he needs. Next turn we do need Alcremie and the energy right here. Busted. He could wait and find boss's orders though. That's like the very scary part about this. Crazy code. Ta-ta. If only we would have gotten out the Horror Psychic Energies earlier. Okay. I wonder if he relies on a 2 prizer, he's done for, seeing as we also have another boss's orders in the deck. Ooh, and we have like Alcremie VMAX ready for that. So yeah, there's the Twin Energy. Does he have boss's orders? Well played. He has the boss's orders. Well played. Okay, I wonder if we would have gotten, yeah, either way. We Marnied him, he had the Twin Energy, so even if we got Blacephalon spread going around, we still would have not won because he just sprays on our 2 prize Pokemon. But still, this deck has a lot of good things going for it. Because if we look at the list, you have lots of ways out. You have a 2 prizer in the form of Mew, you have a 1 prizer in the form of Blacephalon, you have Alcremie, which is able to 1-hit KO anything in the game. So let me guys, let me know what you think about Alcremie VMAX. Will you try it out for yourself? Will you play out something differently? Will you play even a Porygon 2 in this list? Let me know. I'm very curious to hear your opinion. I wonder if we would have went with the Alcremie in the first place with like a couple of Horror Psychic Energies on there. We would have actually gotten an extra KO because if he bumps damage onto us, he gets damage counters thanks to the Horror Psychic Energy. Yeah, interesting to say the least. Against Madport is not the best matchup in the world, but against like VMAX is where you can one-hit KO, you're definitely gonna have an awesome time, or Tag Team GXs even. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know by destroying that like button, subscribe for more content, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video very, very shortly. Peace out.